Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week. It's a little bit of a change for the vlog this week as I'm off to go down to holiday tomorrow. I'm going to be vlogging to you guys about my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as we're going to be busy tomorrow, so I'm not going to really have much time to vlog. And then Sunday's vlog will be coming out, that's coming out next week, will be all about Friday to Sunday, so all about holiday and what we get up to. Cannot believe that we go off to Dunster tomorrow. I'm so excited to go off on my holidays, and I love Minehead and it's so lovely around there. Fingers crossed the weather's okay. So on my Monday, I didn't have work until the evening, and so I got to have a little bit of a lie-in, which felt so good. I then had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was listening to a bit of music, I was just watching some stuff on Netflix and some stuff off record to be finishing watching. And then I started watching the new series of The Umbrella Academy season 4, and it's the final series, so I'm slowly making my way through that. I don't want to be binge watching it all because that's the last series, and I cannot believe it's the last series. It's such a great show, so slowly been watching that. My older brother came in whilst I was watching it, and it's already quite a complex show, lots of timey-wimey jumping back and forth and stuff. It's quite complicated, quite hard to follow, and he kept on like chatting in my ear, asking me who's that, what's that, and I'm just like, shut up and just watch it and I'll explain to you later on. And I think I've gotten him into watching it, so he's a fellow Umbrella Academy fan, which is going to be great. And yeah, it's such a good show. And then I was listening to a bit of music and was doing some drawing and colouring in and reading a bit more of Solitaire, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. And then I got myself ready and went off on a massive walk and was enjoying the lovely sunshine and blue skies, and went off and had a look at one of the child shops, went into one of the book shops and had a look in there, and I love the smell of old books. And then I went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys. Lovely flowers in there. They just had a load of new flowers in, so I timed it perfectly. I was then chatting with the flower shop keepers in there, and then I had a look at the plant section from there, and I got some plant stats from there that I'm going to show you guys. Got so many beautiful plants in there with lovely colours and patterns on the leaves, on the pretty plant pots, and I love the succulents and cactuses as well. Then I got back and I had some lunch, and I had a cheese and pickle toasty and a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just doing some more illustrations and colouring in on the colouring up on my phone, which is so therapeutic. I was just tidying up my office and my dolls and dollhouse. And then I sorted out my Bluetooth doll into a new look, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. Here's my new Bluetooth doll's look. Starting off with the shoes, he's got these black boots on with buckles on the side and these black netting stockings. It has this amazing space dress and it's so pretty, and I love the flared sleeves. And then she has this pearl necklace and a black hat, and this is the whole look together. Love that space dress so much, it's so beautiful. Then I was just watching a bit of Matilda from 1996, such an iconic film. I love that film so much. The bit where Amanda Frick gets flown by Miss Trunchbull by her hair, iconic, and also the cake scene as well. It's just such an iconic film. I was then just watching some vlogs and TikToks and listening to a bit of music and doing some more drawing and colouring in. And then I got myself ready for work, and I was doing a 5-till close, and I got dropped to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and then started off with the cleaning and close jobs that need to be done, and started lighting all the candles for the evening, as we light the candles for the evening for the ambiance. And then I was just cleaning tables inside and outside, and running food and drinks, and doing some food orders and bill taking and some drinks making, and was chatting to some of the regulars that came in. And it was just me and one other colleague on shift, and we absolutely smashed it. We got out about 10:40ish. I then clocked off and got my bag, and then got picked up, got home, got into my PJs, and then for my tea I had a mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was so good. I used to hate mac and cheese, and now I absolutely love it. It's one of my faves. Then I was watching the UK 6 and Home and Away. I then finished writing my journal and put that away, and was just watching Zoella's new vlog. I love Zoella's Vlogist, it's so good. And then I was catching up on some of my other favourite YouTubers' vlogs, and then I headed off to bed. And on my Tuesday, I got up ready for work, and I was doing an 11 till 2, which meant I got a little bit of a line, and also was able to have a nice stroll up to work. And I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and started running some food and drinks and doing some cleaning jobs, as it was pretty quiet. And then by like 12 I was able to go home because there didn't need to be 3 of us on, and so I then clocked off, got changed to a top that I had in my bag, and then I headed home and I had some lunch and just a bit of music. I was just watching some stuff on Netflix and doing some drawing and colouring in and reading a bit more solitaire. And then my mum and dad were taking my grandma off into Yate, and they dropped me to the garden centre on the way out to Yate. And I got to the garden centre, I got some flower sets from there, I'm sure you guys. Such pretty colours on those flowers. I love the roses and dahlias, they're just so beautiful. Then I went off and had a look at the homeware and stationery section and the little clothes section they have in there now as well. And then I went off and had a look on the plant section, and I got some plants that's from there that I'm show you guys. Plant section is always so lovely with all the pretty plant pots and the succulents and cactuses and all the lovely leaves with all the pretty patterns on. And I love all the little animal figures they've dotted around the place, all the statues they have in there. I then went off and had a look around some more of the garden centre and got some more flower starts that I'm going to show you guys. Love flower and plant photography so much. It makes me so happy. I find it so therapeutic, and I could stay in the garden centre all day if I could. I then, on the way out, got myself a ice lolly to have on my walk back. I went for the iconic Trista lolly. They're so good and they remind me of my childhood. Then on the way back I got some more flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. A lovely stroll back for the garden centre, and I was able to get some really pretty flower starts, such lovely colours on those flowers. Then I got back and let myself in, and my older brother and younger sister and myself then watched the second Cheaper by the Dozen film. I love the Cheaper by the Dozen films, they're so good. Then my older brother went onto his Xbox and younger sister went up to her room, so I had the TV all to myself, so I was able to catch up on Neighbours quickly. And then my mum and dad got back, and my dad had got some floats for our pool, and my aunt and uncle and cousin were coming over to go in the pool, and my older cousin didn't in the end come over because they'd been to Noah's Ark Zoo and she was absolutely pooped, bless her. And so it was just my younger cousin, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the floats in the pool. Of that unicorn float. Don't think I'll be able to fit in there though. And then I was watching a bit of Knight's Tale and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just chilling, and then my aunt, uncle and cousin came over and we went into the pool and had such a lovely time. And then my older brother even came in the pool as well. And then I got dried off and changed, and then my aunt and uncle and cousin then went off back to my grandma's, and then we ordered takeaway for tea, and I had a burger and chips for my tea. Burger and chips I had for my takeaway was so delicious. I then watched the UK 6 and Home and Away, finished writing my journal and then put that away, and then I was just watching some stuff on Netflix, listened to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Wednesday I was doing a 9:30 till 3, and I got myself ready for work, had some biscuits and a cup of tea, and we just watched a bit of TV, and then I headed off to work. And just before work I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colourful flowers. Then I got myself a pain au chocolat and a caramel frappe and had that for my breakfast, and sat on a bench in the high street and had that, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. So delicious. I love a pain au chocolat. I was then just listening to some music on my headphones and just chilling before going into work. I then got into work, got clocked in and put my bag away, to the shock of one of my colleagues, as it was supposed to be someone else. I was supposed to be working in the evening, but me and one of my colleagues who was supposed to be on in the daytime had swapped shifts. So they were doing my evening and I was doing their daytime. So my colleague who was on shift was quite confused and thought I got the wrong day. And I was like, nope, you've got me. And he was like, oh. I was like, what am I, chopped liver? Is that not good enough? But we had a great shift, and it started to absolutely lash it down, so it brought loads of people in. So I was doing lots of food and drink orders and drinks making, cleaning tables and doing bill taking, and so on, to all the regulars. And then by like lunchtime, one-ish, the sun came out and it became a really lovely sunny day, and so we had people sitting inside and outside, and was doing lots of cleaning jobs as well. And then just before finishing, I had to stamp a load of pizza boxes with my workplace's Hawks truck. They'd go for events with, for a pizza event they were doing, so I had to stamp their logo onto all of these pizza boxes, and by the end my wrist was hurting so much, and I really do feel sorry for all these famous people who have to sign autographs or sign these books, book signings or CD signings, because it bloody hurt. I then clocked off, got changed to a top that I had in my bag, and then I headed off and headed up onto one of the charge shops and got myself some lunch and got myself a mirror. So I found this golden mirror that I saw in one of the shops, and I'm going to show you guys that. Such a pretty mirror. Then I went off to one of the coffee shops and got a white chocolate blueberry frappe from there. The blueberry white chocolate frappe from there was so good. You do such good frappes there. Then my older sister ended up picking me up and she dropped me home, and then I was listening to a bit of music, just for drawing and colouring in, and was watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and just listening to a bit of Kylie. And then I got myself ready to go off on an evening stroll, and whilst on my evening stroll I got two pretty leaf snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. They've got such lovely colours on them. I love all the orange and red and yellow leaves starting to appear. Autumn is definitely on its way, and I've also noticed that it's getting darker a lot sooner. Then I continued on with my walk, and I got a selfie of some autumn leaves, and my eyes looked so blue in that selfie. And then I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colours on those flowers. Then I got back, and for my tea I had some curry, and then I was just watching Home and Away and the UK soaps. I didn't finish writing my journal and put that away, and then got my uniform ready for work the next day, the last shift before my holiday, and I was so excited. I then went off to bed, and on my Thursday, which is today, I got up, showered and changed, ready for work. And my dad was fishing like he does most Thursdays, and my mum and younger sister were still asleep. Older brother on his Xbox, older sister at hers, and younger brother at his. I then knocked up and headed off to work, and I was doing 9:30 till 3 like yesterday, and I was listening to some music on my headphones and on the way up, and I went off and had a look around the market they do in my shopping town centre, and got some flower stats and plant stats from there. And I'm going to show you guys the plant stats I got from there first. So I got this one with like red and green leaves, and it's so pretty. And then I got some flower stats from there. Let me show you guys. such lovely flowers, really pretty colours. And then I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was just me and one other colleague on shift at first, and then another one came in at 11, and it was pretty busy. We had lots of people coming in for coffees and breakfast, so I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing lots of food and drink, ordering some bill taking and doing some cleaning jobs as well when it was quiet. And I saw and chatted to some of the workers and was serving food inside as well as outside. And it was a bit gloomy to start with, and then it got really sunny and quite hot, so that brought quite a lot of people out as well. And then I finished at 3, and I'm now off for my holiday, and I cannot wait. This time tomorrow I'll be on my holiday, which is going to be so good. Can't wait to be with all the family as well, which would be lovely. And I then clocked off, got my bag and headed off and had a look around some of the child shops and got this t-shirt for one of the child shops. I love a child shop, fine. Got changed into this top, and then I went off to Costa and got myself a frappe from there. Had that, and of course got a mirror selfie from the plant wall they have in there, like the plant wallpaper print, which is so cute, and I'm going to show you guys that. I want that wallpaper in my bedroom. It's such a pretty wallpaper. Then I went off to one of the plant shops and got some plants out from there, and I'm going to show you guys. Love that plant shop so much. The plant displays in there are so pretty, and they're always changing the layout in there, so I could always get lots of new photos from there, which I love. And then I made my way home, and on the way back I got a snap of the side of his car with some flowers painted on the side of the car, which is so cute, and I'm going to show you guys. I was listening to some music on the way back, living my best life, and I bumped into one of my old teachers from secondary school who's now retired. Was chatting with her, and then had to go to One Stop to get a card for my cousin whose birthday today, her birthday, and I cannot believe she's 17. The big one's 7. It's crazy. I can still remember holding her as a baby, and now she's 17, making me feel very old. And then I got back and I wrote the card, and then I was listening to a bit of music, and I put my uniform in the wash, and I'm now free. Cannot wait, and I'm now off to go and finish off having my lunch, and then we're off down to my grandma's for birthday celebrations for my cousin's birthday. And I'm wearing my rugby kit down there because straight after that me and my older sister are going off to touch rugby, and after that I'm getting back, getting showered and changed, having my tea, and then we're going to be getting packed up ready for holiday. And I will see you guys with a little bit more of the vlog coming later on. I'm back from being at my cousin's 17th birthday party celebrations at my grandma's. I got there, and the first thing I did was get a photo of this flower that was outside my grandma's house, and there's 2 of them, and they're so pretty, and I'm going to show you guys that. So cool. I love the colours and patterns on those. My grandma told me that in the sunshine they come out again. They go in when it's raining or if it's cold, and then when the sun comes out they come out again, which is really fascinating. I then gave my cousin her birthday card and wished her happy birthday, and was asking about how her day had been. And then my younger brother came over after being at work, and my mum had taken my grandma off to collect something from one of the clothes shops that's just opened in the high street, and then they got back, and then my younger brother's girlfriend came over as well, and then we had the party tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the party spread we had and also of the birthday cake. The party spread was so good, and the birthday cake was very lovely. And then me and my older sister had to go off to touch rugby. She came over, and we then got ourselves ready and headed off, and I brought my touch rugby kit in my bag with me to quickly change into. And then we headed to touch rugby, and it was lashing down with rain, and we got soaked, and it had been so sunny and lovely blue skies, and all of a sudden it got really gloomy and then started to rain so hard. We had a really good session despite the rain, and I scored the winning try, so I was very happy about that. And one of my opponents literally tagged me, and I wasn't expecting her to tag me with such force, and I literally went flying over, and she did a spin because I was trying to avoid cutting my knees, so it looked so funny. And yeah, it was such a great session, and hadn't been able to do it for ages because a lot of people had been away on holiday, and then I was away, and then I was also having to work. So yeah, it was good to get back to touch rugby. Then I got back down to my grandma's, and my older sister had a rugby committee meeting, so she headed off there. And then my mum and my dad, who'd come down after fishing, had gone off home. And then me and my older brother and younger brother and our cousins were out in the conservatory having a bit of a disco for our younger cousin, and she was showing a bit of Irish dancing, and we're just having so much fun, laughing so much. And that conservatory is so well soundproofed, they could not hear us in the living room, so we were literally making so much noise. And we also played a few games of Uno, and I won a game of Uno, so I was happy about that. And yeah, it was just so much fun, having such a lovely evening. And then my older sister came back down after the meeting, and we were doing lots more dancing, doing the cha-cha slide, the Macarena, all the classics. And then we called it a night, and I then got back, and I have just been packing for holiday tomorrow. I'm so excited, and my aunt and uncle and cousins are going to be coming down to visit us on Saturday, and I am now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and the UK soaps, and then I'm going to be finishing writing my journal and also packing my Bleach Up Dolls outfits as well, as I'm going to be taking my Bleach Up doll with me and putting in some outfits throughout the week. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and all have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.